Hey guys and gals, welcome back. We're doing the Naked Warrior Challenge.
Greetings.
There he is on his brand new mount. This episode, we're leaving Sentinel Hill, and we're going to go into Northern Stranglethorn Vale to slay some elementals. That's right. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. Well, look who it is. It is the Foe Reaper at Foe Reaper 4000. That's who it is. What are you doing there? What do you have for me? A large sack. We'll take that. Is that a 10-slot bag? It is. Not too shabby. Anyway, we're heading to this island here. We need 6 elemental racers. I don't have my calendar here. I'm not sure when this comes out. Happy sometime in the week. I think it's Wednesday. Could be Tuesday. Who knows? Anyway, I spent most of the early afternoon at my neighbor's house trying to figure out what happened to their computer. Well, we know what happened to it, but not having any luck getting it back up for them. They had gotten a virus. Gave them this red screen and blah, blah, blah. Takes up the whole window, and they didn't know what to do. Anyway, I told them I would help them out, but I couldn't get over there for a couple of days. And the wife, she tried to do a system restore, which is a pretty good play. Unfortunately, the system restore failed from the save point that she chose. And now they just get the blue screen. So I stayed over there for about an hour and a half. Trying to get it going. It just wouldn't work. So I brought it back over here. I've got it hooked up to a little area on my workstation here. I'm trying to do a couple of different things to it. We'll see what happens. The computer's like 6 or 7 years old. It's got Windows 10 on it. What am I doing here? We're going this way. I've got some utilities I can use. So far, nothing is working. I wish I'd gotten over there before she tried the system restore, because I looked up the virus based on what they told me, what they saw. I think all I had to do is bring up Task Manager, and it's basically it's a website. It just takes up the whole screen and prevents other programs from popping up in front of it. It's pretty easy to get rid of, but I didn't get over there in time. I feel kind of bad about that. So anyway, I'm going to try. I've got some recovery options I'm trying here. Unfortunately, something weird happened apparently with the password. So there's more than one restore point on the computer. One of them failed, so I was just going to try another one, but it needs the password, and they're sure they have the right password, but it's not accepting it, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But anyway, the last option I'll try, that is an elite. Fuck. I do want this. Hold on there. Okay, stay over there, bro. Last thing I'll try is I'll try to take the drive out of the PC. The monitor and the PC are the same thing. It's, all enclosed. But if I can get the drive out, I think I might be able to hook it up to my PC as a secondary drive, dismount it, and then see if I can at least get the data off of it for them. copy it to, I don't know, another disk or something. They don't have the original install media anymore. I think it probably came prepackaged with it, but that's failed so far. But if I can get the data off the drive, you know, they can just get a new system. I think that's what they said they might do anyway. But at least they'll have their data. I have another floating wreckage here. It's not as easy as it used to be for recovery options with all the security they now have. Tied in with, you know, what used to be known as the master boot record and all that. It's just a lot different. I've got a lot of discs from like 20 years ago where I could literally boot from that disk and do all kinds of different things. Dismount the drive and change the administrative password. There may be utilities, and I'm sure there are that can do that, but I don't have access to those. Not with, you know, Windows 10 and above. Whatever. Look at that. There's some green shoulders out of that one. These things are a gold mine. Pretty good. All right, let's get over to the island here. Get a little food buff going. Anyway, the computer's here beside me. So I was able to access another system restore point using my original Windows Media Disk from my Windows 10 machine, but it's been on this restoring file screen for about an hour with no change. So I don't know. I'm just going to let this thing go. It could take a while, but I'm kind of worried it's just kind of like hung up in this loop on the CD. There's no activity. I don't see any drive activity or anything, which is not a good sign, right? But the mouse is still moving around and all that, so I don't know. I'm just going to let it sit. She actually said she wasn't really worried too much about like pictures or anything. But there's a program that they use. It's actually connected to something this guy has to use, the older guy. And it monitors. He plugs into it every morning, and it monitors and from how he slept and stuff, and sends it to it sends it to this hospital or something, or this data center. Something to do with it's not Lifeline, but it's kind of something like that. I don't know if you guys know what Lifeline is, but it's similar. They can monitor his breathing, his heart. He's He's been in pretty poor health, so I don't know the name of the program or anything, but I might be able to pull data out of it, raw data, and when they reload the program, maybe it can be put back to where it goes. I don't know. They may just have to kind of start over there. I know how frustrating it is, though. I've been through it many times with my own system. Just recently, in fact. Get lots of this enchanted water.
Interesting.
Is it? Started a little low here. It should be all right. How wrecked we get. I posted some herbs and stuff in the auction house. Pretty much nothing sold. I made one sale out of like the 15 things I posted. I just vendored them. Shopping water with an axe. You betcha. Anyway, well, I was trying to find like my recovery stuff. I've got some bins in my closet. I have got stuff in there. I found old cell phones and things from 25, 30 years ago. I've got all these discs that I used to use. I've got Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP. I've got a Vista crack. All this stuff that I'll just never use again. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. I've even got a Razor phone, one of the original Razor phones somewhere. But all this computer, this kind of tech stuff, all these repair discs, different tools when IDE drives were a thing, and the mechanical drives. Problem with those, they were great discs up until like Windows 2000 or so, but they just don't work anymore because of the security features built in. So I guess they're kind of pointless to have. Nostalgia, I guess. Man, it was so hot in their house. Like it's freezing outside. I'm used to my place being, you know, fairly cold. Why can I hit this thing? Jesus. Anyway, I went over there with like, I've got these like, it's a combination of like sweatpants and corduroy, like baggy pants are nice and warm. T-shirt and sweater, wool hat. I'm over there just dying. Trying to get a sense if it's quicker to just go Heroic Strike the whole time or stack up my Sunders into Heroic Strike. It looks like I got that one down a little quicker. It also depends if I can, obviously how many times I'm missing and all of that crap. Getting dodged. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. All right, we just need one more here. Had date night last night at Heather's. Had a lot of fun. Played some cards.
Well done.
Tried to get her internet going for her, but apparently the service is not set over there. I misunderstood her. I thought, you know, the service was already active and she's using her own modem, and you just, you know, it's a quick little setup you can do with the app, pretty easy, but wasn't happening. We ended up having to call Comcast. Well, we chatted with this person, and for some reason it took him about 45 minutes to figure out there's no service here. And there's never been Comcast here. I don't know why he couldn't see that right away, but anyway, she's got a technician coming out on Monday, which is, I think, yesterday when this comes out. It's been so long running on foot, I kind of forget I've got this beautiful thing. Well, I think we'll go up here and work on some of the Blood Scalp tusks. Maybe. See what level these things are. 33? Oh, yeah. We can do this. Oh, this is actually a shaman. Let's see if I can burn this guy down quickish. Oh my god, they've got Fire Nova. I gotta be damn careful here. Execute, execute, execute. I don't really want to mess with these things. Fire Nova's so bad. Do I have any of these tusks in the bank? I thought I did. I'm finished with this. I don't need these. We're done with this quest. Yeah, get my characters confused. Yeah, we're done here. Singing blue crystals we're not ready to do. We're not ready to do anything else in here, and all this stuff goes back to Booty Bay. So, tell you what, we'll run along the coast here. I'll look for herbs and, yikes. And the, floating wreckage. We do need to avoid Gromgal. There's some life fruit. You have up there, fade leaf. All right, it's about as close as I want to get to camp there. Yeah, man, Windows doesn't have the best recovery system. If you are doing a system restore and it doesn't work for some reason, you're pretty much fucked. I don't know why it doesn't. There's no option for, I don't know, like a flash save point or something in case the system restore doesn't work out. Every time I've had that happen, it's pretty much blue screen. And you get stuck in this stupid loop. It'll keep trying to do system diagnostics, and it says, a problem occurred. Restart the computer. None of the recovery options work. And I think that's what we've got going on here. Ooh, crap. Hello there. I'm in combat here. Let's wait till I get out of combat. Combat with a dumbass fish. Go. I don't know what's going on with the password. I mean, they were like 100% sure this they always use this one password, and it didn't work. I don't know. There might be something there. Look at all the herbs right here. Jesus. All right, let's go get. Might as well grab this. I want that gold thorn. I just use the passcode, just like a little 4 numbers. It's easy to remember. Oh boy. Gonna pull this? Don't really want to. I don't actually think I want to be rolling around this way. Let's go back up this way and around. I want the gold thorn and stuff more than I want the weapon node, the fishing nodes. There's Tethys right there. 43 plus. Elite, we will not be dealing with the elites. There's just no way we can. And these things wreck us. That's King's Blood. I don't need any more King's Blood. I gotta be careful here. I could get in trouble. If I get, you know, knocked off the mount or something, then I could be in trouble, especially if we pull 2 of these. I wonder if the chest is up. There's so little people on this server. I don't know how long the chest will stay up. You do get flagged when you run into Girabashi Arena, so it's open season. If there's, you know, somebody just waiting. You're going to poke our head in there, though. Where's the gorillas at? There's usually gorillas in here. This is kind of risky. This could be bad. I don't know why I'm doing this. It probably doesn't stay there long, right? There's an NPC over here you can talk to that starts this thing. I think you have to loot that chest 10 times or something, and then you get PvP trinket, I believe. I believe I can fly. So like two years ago or so, I used to see their son was, I saw their son over there a lot. I just assumed it was their son, and it turns out it was. But, you know, I'd sometimes see him sitting out on the back porch. He smoked and stuff. And, you know, while I was trying to fix the PC over there earlier, I just got, you know, was asking about it. And the guy actually died. He was younger than me. He had diabetes. I got the impression that there was a drug problem as well. I also always saw him smoking and drinking, and those are not good combinations, but I was kind of sad to hear that. And the old man, Bruce, he, last week, I don't know if I told you guys, there was an ambulance outside a house there. He actually they took him to the emergency room, but he had got up in the middle of the night or something, and he had the flu while this was going on, and I think he lost consciousness. He fell backwards, and he was all messed up. I had to take him to the hospital for a couple of days. I didn't even know. He's like, getting old as a bitch. Yeah. He's a veteran. I'm assuming World War, or the Vietnam War. don't think World War II. Unless he was in there very, very young. My grandfather passed away in 2001, shortly before September 11th. But he was in World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam. I don't think there's many World War II veterans left, if at all. You'd have to be like a very, very young man, and you'd be well into your 90s,
Well
right?
met, traveler.
Or older
There's
than that.
opportunity to be had here if you're clever enough.
Okay.
I have work for one such as you. Adventure awaits.
What's this guy's voice?
Keep your nose clean in my town.
Okay. Keep our nose clean there. Well, there's not really anything else we can do here because we need to be doing green quests. We can't fight stuff our level. It's just too much for us to handle. So what are we going to do? A quest to turn in way up there, Alterac Mountains. Badlands, I've got some stuff to do. Can't do that quest. Yeah, I've got to hide that quest. That's the courier. I can't do anything with it. The Princess Traps, we can start doing the beginnings of the Princess Traps, slaying the kobolds. So it is a long fly, but I'm going to fly to Arathi Highlands.
You got my attention.
11 minutes. I'm obviously going to do a cut scene here. Hang tight. Be right back with you.
Be good.
Alrighty. What we're going to do here is run up to start the Princess Trapped quest, which will involves us getting some motes and things like that from the rats, which we're going to be slaying anyway. Well, we're going to be slaying them now. Yeah. All of our buffs are gone. We'll get those going again. This computer next to me I'm working on here, there's no hard drive activity light on it. It just doesn't have one at all, which if I could see hard drive activity, I'd be much more likely to keep letting this thing just spin away over here on this screen, but I have a feeling it's not doing anything. It's just kind of stuck in this loop from the CD-ROM I'm using. Let it go another hour, maybe. I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go slay some rats. I wish I'd stopped at, I'll probably fly to South Shore to log out to Hearthstone Sentinel Hill. The other place I could have put it is in the wetlands, I suppose. Do we get credit? We do. Good. All right, let's get a food buff going. 120 health. And a little spirit. And then we'll get our agility and armor pots up here. Make sure we get a hamstring going. They run off really quickly. Silk cloth. Let's bring you a little further back. There's a moat. Do you think we have to take these inside the cave? Which I'm not super excited about. There's a couple of patrols in there. The fact that these things run away so early is horrible for a cave situation. A little bit low here. Dun, dun, dun. I had a pot pie while I was on the bird. I had one of those in a long time. Not really that good for you. These are decent ones, though. I don't usually eat salt at all. And I look at, you know, the sodium content of whatever I'm eating. Wasn't too bad. Never really like salt. I haven't been to McDonald's in ages, and we'll never go again, but I remember their fries being really salty, like ridiculous amounts of salt on them. I mean, ridiculous for me. I'm sure most people probably love them. I used to love Wendy's French fries, but I ate at Wendy's. I don't know, I mean, I was still in Virginia at the time. It's like 10 years back, and I ate there again, and it was horrible. The burger was so greasy. Like the bun was saturated with grease. It was fucking terrible, man. You ever want to see a kind of an eye-opening documentary? I think the guy's name is Morgan Spurlock. He's done a lot of documentaries, but he's got one called Supersize Me. You may never eat McDonald's again if you watch that thing. McDonald's tried to silence the guy. They were trying to get cease and desist and all this bullshit against him. People blame those companies for themselves being overweight. I mean, I don't know how common that is these days, but for a long time, there was a lot of people like blaming McDonald's. Like, stupidest thing I've ever heard, man. You know that shit's bad for you. You're eating junk food. And you're going to sue McDonald's because you have no willpower, you know, like that kind of thing. Like, did you really think the food was healthy? Hell no, you didn't think the food was healthy. I mean, if you eat that stuff every once in a while, you know, I'm sure it's fine. But if it's your primary diet, yeah, that's on you. Kind of low here. I'm going to use stone form, help out a little bit with armor. We got an execute off. Good. Going through these bandages quite quickly. I think this is a double pull right here, which kind of sucks. So let me check this again. Yeah. You have to take them inside the cave. That's a patrol right there. And that's a caster. Okay, we're not going in there. I don't know really what I'm thinking. That's bad news. Yeah, that's a mistake. But what we'll do is I'm just going to finish grinding these mobs, I guess, for the XP. But I don't think we'll actually finish the quest. I don't really want to go in the cave. Would not be a good play. Not when a mob 4 levels below us gets us half health during the battle, you know. We got 2 of these mobs on us. Good chance we'd just be dead. Especially if it's a caster. And I have no way to interrupt now. Not really. I mean, not efficiently, I don't. I've got pummel, or whatever it's called. There's some gold thorn up there. Nice. Very nice.
man knows how to get down to Funky Town.
My man knows how to get down to Funky Town even. That is Sam. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Misty Mountain Gaming family, my friend. Hope you're enjoying some of the videos. I hate using the word content. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate that. What are we doing on time up here? Got 10 more minutes or so. Released cowl. Look at that. Too bad we can't wear it. Too bad. What is that? Oh, that's the... Right. Take that to somebody somewhere. Somehow, some way. At some point in time. Da 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 da. What are we going to choose next? I'm not sure. Don't know about Death Wish. I kind of like Flurry here, but I've got to spend 2 more points up here to get down to Flurry. Blocked me. I'm going to have some chicken and rice for dinner. Got like this stir-fry type of stuff. You know, it's basically has everything in it, but it doesn't have the sauce that American Chinese food has in it, which makes it, in some cases, worse than like McDonald's and shit like that. I think I'm going to mix that in with some chicken strips and go to town. Funky town, as it were. Food buff's getting ready to fall off, so that's 120 health gone. Spider sausage. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to see a yellow mob in the cave. Otherwise, I got to be honest, probably would have tried to get back there, but I can't. Not at this level. It's just too risky on this character. We get so low. If I got a caster that came up on me or one of these mobs got away, I missed hamstring, whatever it would be, probably be dead. I don't... Right? It's difficult to run out of a cave. I think it's just too risky. If they were all green, it might be different. We just need one more. Sorry about bumping the mic right there. I changed my mic position like a couple weeks back, and I've been constantly bumping into it now. My hand and stuff.
Well done.
Oh. Right, yeah, gotta go turn it in. Damn it. Well, maybe hold on to this quest. So the level 35s will still be green at level 41. Maybe we wait till level 42. That way those mobs are gray, and then the higher level mobs in that cave are just green. That might be the way to do it. Play it a little bit safer. Oh, this actually, so something changed over here on the computer. It says finalizing file restore. That's new. I almost stopped this thing when I was on the bird. This might be a good sign. Let's see what happens here. Anyway, let's get back to Refuge Point. I'm going to take a fly to South Shore, I guess, is the closest place. Log out at the end there. Yeah, so that took close to 2 hours. This thing has been restoring the system recovery option I'm using from my original disk on their computer. I mean, it doesn't mean it's going to work, but it's a pretty long time. See if I can find something good to watch tonight. I've been reading this book called Let the Right One In. It's such a good book. There's a couple of movies based on the book too. I highly recommend them. It's a great little story. Well, the book's actually quite long, but I'm really enjoying the book. I stopped reading Salem's Lot. I was 3/4 of the way through the book and just literally could not read any more of it. It's obviously, this is just my opinion, but it's just bad. It's the style of writing and the characters are just
Hey there.
difficult to get into at best.
See you later.
Usually I make it that far into a book and then I just push through because I just want to see how it ends, but I couldn't even do it. I was very disappointed. Because he just has too many cliche characters in it and just kind of ridiculous dialogue. It just takes it's too much out of it for me to try to get into it. I think that book, he wrote that in the late 70s, I think. It's 77 or something. I mean, it's an old book. Well, that's when he started it. He may have finished it. I think that book took several years for him to complete. A lot of his work is like that, I think. I mean, there are exceptions, but like the Dark Tower series, it's a great series of books. I liked it, but the movies, I didn't even make it 10 minutes. The movies are a complete joke, but he started that book in college, I believe, and he didn't finish it. I think it was 25, 30 years later. It was something like that. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I can't recommend Salem's Lot by Stephen King. And I saw the movie when in like the 80s, I think, whenever that came out. The early 80s, I think. I would have been like, preteen or whatever. But no, I'm sure it probably sucks. Just guessing. Anyway, E's book reviews. Sure. Well, what is a book review except for somebody's opinion, right? So anyway, that'll do it. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit today. Do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. The Naked Warrior and myself will catch you in the next episode.
Farewell.
Peace.